Hey everyone, you got Amy Strange with Techno Mediums Paranormal 1111, where we talk to heaven, and lots of times heaven talks back. This morning, let's see, it's Monday. This morning I want to do a reading on the BLM land grab that affects the ancient sites out in Utah. The, the Pueblo places where the ancient indigenous people lived and built such amazing things. The current administration wants to open up some of those lands to oil digging, fracking, things that will destroy everything that is around the place. Big trucks would cause the Pueblo buildings to deteriorate and crack and crumble. It's just ridiculous. More of this. Let's cause anxiety and depression and worry and fear among the people. So, yeah. So I'm going to use my the Angel Tarot deck today, because I'm going to call upon the angels for protection in this matter. I've got my indigenous hair tie that I get from the powwow. I'm wearing my sort of what I consider to be Hispanic little flavor shirt, all in favor, all in honor of all our indigenous and Latino and all our friends who don't happen to have the pale skin. So my question is, will the efforts of the Bureau of Land Management to shrink the sacred sites and open up areas near them for industrial use, will they succeed? Will that effort succeed? Sorry about the light reflecting in my glasses. Oh, okay. Now, I don't like this, because even though it's the big sword of truth, it's still a yes card right off the bat. I really don't like that. That's not what I was hoping for. That's a flat out yes card. My suggestion to the people who are trying to protect those lands is to find endangered animals, artifacts, things that need to be saved. There's a lot of places that have been, industrial work has been stopped because they found endangered species there and things like that. Also, the state of New Jersey withdrew $91 million from the Citizens Bank recently. I bet that made them sit up and take notice. So, yeah. Okay, I've done my shuffling. We've already pulled out one yes card to the question of, will the BLM succeed in taking lands from the indigenous people? I got a big old yes card in the Ace of Swords. So, I'm going to veer a little bit. This is my little Tesla coil thing that I have for the guides to get energy from. And I have another device going that might give us pictures relevant to our situation and what we're talking about. Something just came through. Let's see what it was. Oh, never good. Never good. Spot of blood on the floor. Never good. I will say that the orange offender is on the way out. And if we can just stall them with various tactics, for a while. We might be able to undo this. In regime number 1, they tried it against the local tribe where I'm at. When Biden won the 2020 election, that got stopped. So it's not impossible. Okay? It's not impossible. Do I have anything else I want to show you? All right, so I showed you the picture. As of right now, the energy's not good in behalf of, it's called Bear's Ears, and we all know of the Pueblo dwellings in Utah with all the ancient art on it. All right, Spirit, I'm going to split the deck. We already have the Ace card. Ace of Swords. Swords brings truth, but it's still a yes. There's going to be a time of tribulation card. Now we'll split the deck. Well, the King of Swords hopefully will come in, or the energy of the King of Swords will come in once we've got through November and had our say. Mind you, the Orange Idiot is going to do everything in his power to make that stop, but I don't think he'll succeed. So the King of Swords, in addition to the Ace of Swords was our yes, there's going to be trials and tribulations, but the King of Swords might bring the answer we're looking for. In relation to the battle against the guy in the red robe. This is the King of Wands. Kings are external. Wands are action, I think, growth, usually. So this may represent what we're battling against. The growth of industrialization around those sacred sites is what we're trying to stop. So I wanted you to see, that's my Reiki certification. I have, yes I do. So when I tell you I'm doing Reiki, I'm not just whistling Dixie. I do have a certification. And I am proud of it. It took me a long time to get that far. Okay, so we've established, yes, there's going to be a battle. We got the King of Swords coming in that might be our champion in the battle against the guy in the red robe. The guy in the red robe has his own issues that he wants to hide. So every kind of distraction and anxiety-filled thing, taking down pieces of the White House, going after sacred lands, they're all meant to distract us from the littles. That is ongoing. It's not going to work. And the repukes are on the back foot. They're on the defensive, where they belong. So this is yet another distraction, something they know we care about that will take us off of the path of truth regarding him and the vileness, the absolute, there's no other word for it, the devil energy of the Trumpstein files. Whenever they are dressed in red, I want to disregard them. So here's the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, which represents the people around the Orange Idiot, who he has ordered to protect him, or who are supposed to protect him, while he's on the defensive about the littles. Oh, you want to talk about the e-files? Let me go after sacred sites. That'll keep you busy. Oh, God, he's just, ugh. And the only other card that has children in it, the Ten of Cups, which usually, for a lot of readers, represents the people. And what are the people doing? Fighting, because we don't want them sending their big old equipment into that particular area of Utah. So, the people. Fighting for the littles, standing against. Here we go. And next comes the switcheroo, the Wheel of Fortune, which tells us it'll go our way after the battle. It's a yes card, but it's also a things change card. Like I said, if we will can just stall them with protests and whatever else we can do peacefully for a few more, maybe just even a couple more months. Keep shining the light on the truth. And that truth is, that's the land of the indigenous people, not the government. Not at all the government. So the Hermit's over here shining the light. And our question seems to have shifted a little. We got the answer yes, that it was going to be a battle to protect those lands from the oligarchs, whatever you want to call them. And but then again, we're in the right, and we'll never give up fighting for the littles. So along comes the Wheel of Fortune and shifts the energy, shines the light on the issue. So, the deals that somebody made without the right to make them, without Congress, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, holding on to all the secrets that they're trying so desperately to hide, to keep hidden. Uh-oh. Here comes the military in the Chariot. I have always seen a military arrest. More secrets. The man just has an endless supply of Pandora's box secrets. And there's that bottom feeder. So we know who we're talking about and who's behind it all. Oh, and he's going to other countries. He's trying to get his buddies in other countries in on this. He's trying to get them to invest. Because he knows if he uses an American bank, we'll kill it. We'll withdraw every single penny out of it. How do we know we'll do that? Because recently, the state of New Jersey took $91 million out of the Citizens Bank. I bet that made them take notice. Did I shout out to the First Lights people, the Wampanoag tribe? They are wonderful. They are still here, and they've been through this battle for their lands the last time he was in office. But this time, we got proof he cheated. And it'll come out. It will. So, he's gone overseas trying to get money for this endeavor, which is going to take him right off the cliff, at least with the people. The Fool. New adventures usually, but in this case, literally a fool going off a cliff. What is Bear's Ears and the Pueblo dwellings? But cliffs. Lots of cliffs. Oh, are they feeling battered and bruised? Or is that the people who've about had enough? Uh-oh. Not the end. Not the world card. Not the world card. The end of an era. Love that. Oh, here we go. It's not going to work. It's going to add to the downfall, which is already happening. But the people love their pueblos and their all those special sacred kivas, I think they're called kivas, and all the sacred places. Yeah, they're not going to tolerate that. I know I don't want to tolerate it. Leave a comment down below. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up for the people, thumbs down for the oligarchs. End of that story. End of an era. Adding to the downfall. So, all in all, yes, it's going to be a fight. Again. Much like our people, our black population, having to fight for their rights. Again. Having their children drowned when they're off, supposed to be off having fun. Having people found hanging from trees, like in the 30s. Didn't we grow past that? Didn't we already fight that fight? And here they are having to fight it again. Same with the indigenous population. That's their land. We stole it. We murdered. We raped. We stole it. I don't care what anybody says. We did. And I'm a descendant of the very first Europeans. So I get to say that if I feel it. Bottom line, it's going to leave him out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles, left out, no longer relevant, out in the cold. Should we leave it there? Their attempt to industrialize Utah near the sacred sites, the Pueblo dwellings, the wonderful ancient art that tells us of people from the sky, which of course they want to get rid of that too. What they're trying to do is wipe out proof, written in stone proof, that the indigenous people were here first, and we indeed stole their land. They're trying to wipe out the fact that the indigenous people had contact with people up from up there, and probably still do. But it's not going to work. It will not work. Out in the cold. Done. End of story. Total downfall. Out in the cold. Done. So there's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a power struggle. But he's about done. And when he's gone, things will snap back. I know they will. Because right is right. And protecting those places are on the right, just being on the right side of history. And this regime has so much trouble with that concept. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say, yes, there's going to be legal conflict, lawsuits, probably lots of lawsuits. There's going to be indigenous people showing up physically to say, no, you're not going to do that. And what the rest of us can do, maybe start a GoFundMe. When we find out what banks are financing it, maybe we can take our money out of the bank and throw our power around. They think we don't have any. We do. Yes, we do. So, thanks to my shout out and thanks to my subscribers, my tried and trues, and my brand news. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pushing right along, chugging right along. We'll get there. So blah, 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 until next time. The spirit box. Let's see. Did I miss anything while I was babbling? Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, they know exactly what we're talking about. Look at this. I'm glad I checked it. That came through on this device, which is a AI generated image creator that spirit energies influence. Wow. I can't say it any plainer than that. Now, a lot of people will just say AI listens to you and picks it up and gives what you want. But to that I say, are you sure? Because that's the energy that goes behind wanting to destroy those places. This looks pretty relevant to me. This looks like somebody long ago, maybe Kincaid, who found the caves in the Grand Canyon and then disappeared. Just saying. Just how much can AI figure out, without our help? All right. Now here's something I didn't even mention. That looks like the conflict in Iran. See the little soldiers? And I didn't even bring that up. And we know that there are lots more casualties there than they're telling us. And then there's something from the cosmos. Is that our moon among clouds from the fires making that red sky? I didn't bring that up either. So I hope you enjoyed my little paranormal investigation situation. And until next time, Amy Strange. I'll be back.